Story time with Andy Hillenburg. Tell me about the program with the UNOH students.
That was started several years ago. We've been involved for well over 15 years, if not close to 20. Started with one kid to help, and it started working then for us. I like helping youngsters. I was at one time a youngster in search of anyone in the world that would help me get closer to my goals, so it was a good fit for us. And then as time developed, it really kind of happened by accident. A few years ago, there were like 6 or 8 kids down at Daytona. They'd all shown up, and I was friends with Steve, one of the main guys at UNO at the time, and he's like, I don't have a home for these guys. I'm like, how many? And it was like 6. I'm like, I'll take them all. And that's how the big UNO crew started for us, and it's been a big help to us. Because we need the workforce taking and racing multiple cars. For most of the season last year we ran 4 cars and sometimes 5, and without the UNO kids it wouldn't even be possible. And in return, when they do their homework and they put in the extra effort and I see improvement, we try to help place those kids in real jobs down here in auto racing. Mm-hmm. And I'm proud to say that we've probably placed a good 15 or 20 kids that are now made it in the sport, so to speak.
Tell me a bit about like some of the success stories about the UNOH kids, if you will.
Well, like I say, you always got to be careful when you start mentioning names, because, well, you forgot me. But we have a couple that work here. John up front, and he's really come along well in working with me and learning the administrative end of the sport, which is just as big, because if you don't have the administrative end, it doesn't matter what the mechanical end is. So there's a lot of sides to racing, and most recently Tim, who's got to run several races Monroe, and he had 4 or 5 years with us, and we had Trey that just moved on to the Xfinity, the colleague team, a year and a half ago. And like I say, if you come in and do your homework and put a good effort in and continually improve. I mean, you don't have to be the greatest when you start, but you have to consistently show improvement. And when you can do that and you see the want and the desire, it's fun to be able to try to help a kid get through that door.
Thank you for your time.
All right, Story Time with Zachary, Season 2.
Let's go get him on the racetrack.
Sounds good.
Yep.